Ching ching. Hey guys, welcome back to Dropkick SoCal. Oni here.
And Mooski. And again, new format. Welcome to the little wrestling review roundup kind of talk where we pretty much go over what happened in last week's wrestling. Specifically, last week's what's it called? Smackdown. Not the Smackdown that just happened yesterday, but the Smackdown from prior, because we record midweek, people. So yeah. This goes out on Saturday. We have not yet seen the latest Smackdown because, yeah,
It hasn't come out yet.
no, it has not. And that's another thing. We also haven't yet seen Summerslam because, again, it's the midweek. It's coming out. Technically, it came out yesterday, but again, we're not recording. You know what we're trying to say.
Chingale, come on.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, all right. Well, they know already. But yeah, let's go ahead and review what has happened in the world of wrestling. So, let's start off with Friday Night Smackdown, dude.
What happened?
Well, sadly, you know where we're going with this?
Oh yeah, go for it, kid.
Rey Mysterio got injured.
Yeah.
And it was a good match, too, man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it didn't even take that long for him to get injured.
Nah. I mean, it was like during the second commercial break or something.
Yeah, it was during or right before.
Like right before. I mean, they were having a good match. They did the whole, like, they shook hands because, you know.
Lucha style, you know.
Exactly.
I was getting glad because it was like Lucha Libre on SmackDown.
Exactly.
What? So, like, come on.
And then what it was I believe it was the dive, you know. Like, Escobar was the one who went for, like, a tope suicidia. Rey managed... What? Whatever. I can't speak shit, man.
Yeah, you can't.
No, I can't.
But he took the dive.
He took the dive and then his head, Rey's head,
Whiplashed a bit.
whiplashed. So the possibility was that he got concussed.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, they went to commercial break after that, so I guess the live audience were like seeing what the hell was going on there.
Yeah, and luego todo está tirado when they came back, so I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this is serious.
Indeed, man.
The only thing I didn't like about the match is that they kept going back to Theory. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, go back to the match.
I guess so. The whole point is that, like, he's up there because these guys are going to go for his championship.
And then he goes up and he raises the title. I'm like, I don't care about the title right now. Like, somebody's injured. Like, focus on that.
I guess so, yeah. But, again, so Escobar, he was supposed to go over, like, cleanly because, you know, Rey's a veteran. He knows it's about pushing the younger talent over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was supposed to go over cleanly. So, technically, the plan still...
Is like still active.
Yeah,
you know?
went accordingly, all that crap. Again, we said in the last episode, I'm pretty sure, like, Santos feels bad about it. But that stuff happens, you know?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, and even Rey knows, you know? He doesn't have much time left, man. There you go, knock it on wood. But, yeah... I mean, but he's already proven himself.
Yeah.
Again.
He's already done it. He was, wrestling since he was 15?
Yeah.
So, come on.
Indeed, man.
Long as...
And all over the world. Japan, Mexico, you freaking name it. He went to the UK, too, remember?
Yeah.
What culture?
Yeah.
That shit was awesome.
He went there, pretty much everywhere there.
Indeed, man. So, yeah, I mean... And he's already in the Hall of Fame, dude.
Like, all this is just extra time that he's taking.
Exactly. To help out, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I mean, it's fine, man. When he does retire, like, you know, job well done, all that stuff. But yeah, I think they're gonna have a match later down the line, man. Just, you know, cause come on, you want to end it with like a nice clean finish, you know?
Caballera contra máscara.
No.
Yes.
No. Oh,
Yes.
Ray losing. If you guys don't know, that's like an old lucha libre tradition.
Chingao que sí.
It's an old lucha libre tradition where you bet your mask or your hair.
And when you retire, you lose the mask. If he's already gonna retire,
lose the mask, I guess. But technically, he's already.
Dude, dog, we already know how he looks like.
Yeah. So what's the point of being unmasked?
It's part of the fucking tradition.
I guess so, but whatever.
But at least this time we can lose it cleanly.
True, yeah. All right. Sure, whatever, man. All right, we'll go lucha libre style. CMLL, man, not AAA.
Nah, AAA.
Really?
Yeah,
Go crazy shit?
Yeah, because, you know.
All right.
Make it more epic.
All right, true. Again, if you guys want to get more into Lucha Libre, CMLL, that is pure traditional Lucha Libre.
If you want crazy shit, AAA.
AAA, man.
Which they go crazy. That's like our ECW. Come on.
Pretty much, yeah. Indeed, man. But yeah. Was that the opening? Yeah, I think it was the opening. Actually, before that, we started off with Jey. You already know.
The whole bloodline shit. Yeah.
It's going.
I mean, it's going, but like, where's it going?
I mean, we'll see, man.
Like, hurry up.
That led to a little, like, backstage, confrontation with Greyson Waller. Blah, blah, blah. Disrespected. They have a match at the main event. We'll get there. But now, let me talk to you. You gotta admit, that actually was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that part was
Don't
good.
you mean, yeah?
No, fuck you.
All right, whatever. But yeah, no, man. It was Hit Row, who's already getting buried, versus LA Knight. Well, technically, what's his name? Adonis? The fanny pack dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know their names, but yeah.
Flop Dollar. Well, Top Dollar. The guy who, like, come on, dude.
Yeah,
like that people are not gonna let that go. But I mean, accidents happen. But blame it on Michael Cole, man. He keeps bringing that shit up. I love this new Michael Cole who just doesn't give a fuck. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, Top Dollar, Adonis something.
Top dollar, fool, not top
Dollar. Top dollar. All right, whatever. Was that Teddy Long? There we go, Teddy Long. Hell yeah.
Against The Undertaker.
Hell yeah. One-on-one with The Undertaker.
You know, you fucked up when you so in that one-on-one.
I don't know, man. Whatever. But yeah, Teddy Long, we love you, man. The chick's name, B-Fab. There we go.
I never learned her name, to be honest.
Whatever, man. They were getting a little bit of a push, but you know where that goes.
Backstage.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
And even more, you know, supposedly they had a dark match with LA Knight where he beat them both.
Which wasn't supposed to be a dark match. It was supposed to be on air.
I know. Blame it on the...
Wrong man. Fuck
I know.
You.
I know. But they redid that. This time just a one-on-one with Adonis. But it was the shit that LA Knight said before the match.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Stuff you're not supposed to be saying on camera, but that was funny.
Dude, I know. Well, first of all, before we get to that, I mean, dude, I'm sorry. He called Top Dollar Uncle Phil.
Yeah,
you get that reference?
Yeah. Fool.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know we're the same age. We should both know that reference.
God, fucking asshole, yes.
I know. I was just checking, man. Just checking. If you guys know that reference, comment down below, okay?
Damn, just like outing everybody. Yeah, we're old, though.
We're not that old. Okay, we're not that old. Okay, but yeah, that was awesome. And then he got the B-Fab.
Oh, that shit. No.
Should we repeat? We shouldn't repeat it, huh?
No.
It rhymes.
No.
Rhymes with corny. But you,
like, shut the fuck up. Keep going.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, he beat them. He beat him, obviously. Oops. I will say one thing though.
Okay.
You're familiar with his finisher, right?
The stunner?
Well, it's not supposed to be a stunner. As you know, he puts him in like that little cutter position, but then he goes forward to make it seem like a little like pile driver kind of thing. This time he did make it look too much like a stunner.
Like you're not telling me that his finisher used to be what do you call it? A dirty deeds.
Wait, Dean Ambrose?
His first finisher, the first dirty deeds was a DDT going forward.
Yeah, a DDT, but he put you like in a reverse position where your head was facing this way, and then he puts him in like a almost like a stunner cutter position, and he goes forward like that.
A stunner's a stunner.
Okay, yeah, but the point is like
he made it obvious as a stunner.
He made it look too much like a stunner, and it's like
so
that's listening too much to the comparisons of Stone Cold.
So I'm gonna say this: wait, are you getting it from Stone Cold, or are you not?
I would say don't make it too obvious, man. Go back to the whole like kind of pile driver movement, not the stunner. You're making it too obvious. God. I will say that's too obvious. Okay, I'll admit to that. That's too obvious. Don't make it look like a stunner. Again, be your own person, man. I mean, it's hard because let's be honest.
You would have to create a whole new character.
Indeed. I mean, but point is, I don't know. Just don't make it look like a stunner.
Like,
that's all.
Delete file. start too.
We'll see, man. But yeah, let's see here. And, I mean, they had a little bit of a building up for that triple threat match with Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte
Yeah.
for SummerSlam. Basically, you know, they did the whole thing where, like, can they coexist? Charlotte and Bianca versus Chelsea Green.
Which
Sonya?
was a bullshit match.
Elaborate.
Because they're trying to push the tag team.
True.
The champions. And they made it, and they lost to a team that never teamed up before.
Good point.
So that was a bullshit match.
I see what you mean. Because Chelsea and Sonya are actually trying. They're dressing up together.
And they're the tag team champions. Like, you're not supposed to be losing.
Good point. And if they did lose, I mean, well, if Bianca or Charlotte had lost, it wouldn't have hurt them, you know?
No, but there was, like, no point to put them against them.
I guess so. But it happened.
Yeah.
Again, man. So, quick thing. You think Io's gonna cash in?
I don't know.
Not sure, huh?
Not sure.
I think it's still too early. I know that, like, for the...
He says that, but then he talks about Damian Priest, like, he's gonna be cashing in right now!
Whoa, no. I don't think I said that. We'll talk about that when it comes, but we'll see. But, you know, like, the thing with the women's cash-ins is that they're always, like, so rushed and, like, right away or, like, during the same day of the event. I think the longest one was Carmelo, right? She held it for, like, almost a year or something.
I mean, because everybody forgot about her. That's why.
We were wondering more how, like, James Ellsworth had no chin, right?
Everybody forgot about her.
Oh, God damn it. But, I mean, I think she's about to have her baby, so congrats to you guys. Corey Graves and Carmella. Congrats. Yeah. So we'll see if Io... We'll see, man. I cannot bet on that, you know. We'll see. But speaking of that, they're also continuing with the whole, like, Bayley and Shotzi thing. More... The whole ransom note thing in the reg.
Okay.
And, you know, they're doing that because, again, Bayley got injured, but they're still keeping her on TV. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too bad of an injury. I hope, man. Would suck. And then, you know, Greyson Waller versus Jey Uso.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, pretty obvious. He lost, but he put up a good match with Jey. And, of course, Roman had a little bit of...
He got heated.
Of course, yeah. And so after the match, they obviously beat him up.
I mean, they have to, like, but it was like, why is he out there?
I don't know.
And then, like, not even sitting at the announcer's desk. He was just, like, sitting in the middle of the
right
ring.
in the middle.
Like, couldn't he make it even more obvious?
I don't know, man.
Like, couldn't he just, like, sat up by the Titantron, like, leave him up there?
I don't know. But point is, yeah, you know, like, it's leading up to it. It should have happened by tomorrow. I still think... I think it's obvious, man. I think Roman's still going to retain.
Tomorrow?
No, this goes out on Sunday, so it would have happened yesterday. Did I say tomorrow?
Yeah, you said tomorrow.
Oh, it would have happened yesterday. My bad.
Like,
My bad.
golero.
I'm pretty sure Roman retains, man.
Who knows?
If, by some miracle, Jey does actually end up winning, awesome. Because, again, I personally think it's just time to take it off him at some point.
I mean, he's going to lose it eventually. But
Of course he's going to lose it eventually. We'll talk about that later. This probably should have been on news, but we'll probably talk about it later.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that's about it for SmackDown, dude. Anything you want to add?
Nah.
No?
It was pretty much good. It
was, yeah. Some good matches. Storyline developing. Sorry, Chelsea and Sonya, but they'll get more times.
Yeah.
More screen time and all that. So, time to move to Raw. All right. So, anything you want to bring up about Raw, man? Were you able to catch it?
Nah, I ain't gonna catch it.
No?
Nah.
All right, well, here's a little bit of a thing on Dominic. A little bit of news, I guess. I forgot to mention.
What?
Did you hear about his new neck tattoo?
Pretty good.
Villanos. Which translates into villains.
Man, this one got a gang tattoo. What the fuck?
You haven't seen it? Villanos, man. He's
gonna get fucked up in the streets.
He's got mommy by his side, though, man.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna get fucked up.
Oh god! But he's a goth cholo, man. He'll be fine.
Those don't exist.
I don't know. But yeah, dude, he is.
Oh, he's gonna get fucked up.
He's dedicated. He's dedicated to this fucking character, man.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's a good thing. You know?
Uh-huh.
But just let him branch out more. Like,
eventually down the line he will, but I mean, he's embracing it, dude.
I mean, to be honest, like, because of him, like, I do want to get that freaking purple bandana.
Do
but
you?
the thing is, like, fuck.
Actually, you know where you could get it if WWE starts to sell them. Shout out to the Born Leaders.
I was like, dog, I'm not gonna pay $30 for a $2 bandana.
Okay, good point. Never mind. But if you did, let me just plug this in here. Shout out to the Born Leaders. If you guys want anything from the WWE shop, use Levante's affiliated link. Go to the Born Leaders Instagram page. Should be a link right there, I believe. And yeah, you help them out a little bit. You get some merch of your choosing, and boom, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just help out the homies a bit. But yeah.
So back to the news.
Back to the news. Dude, I love it when Dom visits Texas. He cannot get a word in.
Yeah, you can.
Like we said before, Eddie territory.
Eddie territory, technically Ray territory too.
God, I love it, dude, because you could tell that is just them straight up not letting him talk. Oh, God. Because let's be honest, sometimes WWE will pipe in the crowd noise.
They're known for it, but this is organic.
Yes, it's got to be organic every time, man. You just got to... Whatever. But point is, yes, Texas. That's one of those, like, crowds that just love to get hot, man. Like...
Texas, San Diego. Yeah. Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh, WrestleMania. Ooh, get ready for that. But yeah, I'm...
ECW.
There you go. ECW. Alrighty. But, yeah, dude, like, he cannot... That's how you know. He's a bigger heel than... I'm going to be honest. Love this character, too, but he's a bigger heel than MJF.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
All right, we'll talk about that later. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a wrestle roundup here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so... the main event, it was a Judgment Day versus specifically Priest and Dirty Dom versus Seth and
I did catch that.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Seth versus Sami. As you know, sadly, Kevin
Still injured and shit.
Still injured. No update yet, but I really hope he could heal up soon. Otherwise, it's like, dude, if you can't defend the tag team championships, I mean,
Probably a spasm or something.
we'll see.
Or it might not even be like an actual injury. It might have been like to write him out for a while.
I mean, supposedly it was real, man.
If like nobody's mentioning it, it might have been written out.
I don't know. We'll see, man, until things further progress. But yeah, before we lead up to the main event, of course, there's been other stuff that's been going on. Let's see here. What was it?
Okay.
I'm trying to remember, dude. Crap, I was about to say it. No, that's more SummerSlam news. Crap, it's escaping my mind. Oh, we had Matt Riddle versus, what's the dude's name? Kaiser, there we go.
I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I
his
was
name.
forgetting, okay, man? I mean, can you ever understand what they are saying? Like, it's those freaking accents that they put on.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, pardon me. Audio.
But yeah, I didn't see that match, but it was like, I heard it was interesting though.
It was, I mean, like, it showcased that both of them, like, got skills. There was some good, like, heart moments, some good reversals in there. There was this pretty cool reversal where, like, I forgot what he was in, but Matt Riddle reversed something into a power bomb, and then he, like, rolled him up in a position to, like, knee him in the face. Ooh. Like, it was pretty cool, man. Like, I dug it, but the thing is, people are saying that, like, now Kaiser won. It was like, Kaiser, you're going to redeem yourself, because something about, like, him losing last time or something.
Yeah.
Which he did. So, build up the story to that, make Imperium look stronger. But supposedly, they're saying that they might start burying Riddle.
I mean, if they do, it's like he had it coming.
Yeah.
You know, especially with all the stuff he be
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
But you never know.
You never know, man. Indeed. You you never know. But now going away from matches a little bit. Video packages.
What about it?
Did you see the Cody Brock?
Nope. Thank God. Nope.
Yeah, okay.
I saw the story. Nope.
I don't get the song choice. You have to look it up just for that, man. You'd think Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, like something like heavy or something, but it was like I don't even know the song name, but the song choice made it look too soft to build up to SummerSlam. It literally felt like a drama about a couple breaking up or something, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, I think I just opened up the door for a lot of fanfics out there between Cody and Brock, but we won't get into that. But it was just...
Mookie started shit.
There you go. Blame it on me. But point is, man, it was just such a weird mismatching choice of song for the video.
Uh-huh.
You just gotta watch it, man, because I'm telling you, like, how is this building up to WrestleMania? I mean, not WrestleMania, SummerSlam.
I'm like, damn, dog.
Yeah, we're already in 2024, y'all. But nah, like, seriously, dude, like, I'm sorry, like, it was an interesting confrontation, sort of, because, you know, they later on confronted each other.
Yeah.
Brock came out saying, like, hey, I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Cody, come on out here. Cody comes out. He kind of ignores his whole entrance, kind of like just walks straight to him with like a very serious look on his face. Gets in the ring. They shake hands. And you know what they say about shaking hands with Brock Lesnar?
Like, don't trust it. You're going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit of the other way around, though. He turned around, out of the ring. Then Cody decides to go for a dive.
Yeah.
They rumble a little bit, but then it's Brock who gets the advantage and beats up Cody.
Wait, is it a piano piece?
Wait, are you watching the?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Okay, so you're listening. He's listening to this live right now. We might cut here or something.
It makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, because the whole point, if it was more like orchestra kind of type shit, then yeah, it's like more like drama kind of shit. But this is more like redemption / like he just needs to knock this fool down before he could actually continue the story kind of shit.
Right, but I just didn't. The song.
Well, yeah, because you watch movies, fool.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And you don't understand the shit.
I do. It's just that, I don't know, man.
Cabrón.
Whatever. But point is, their confrontation was kind of cool. Brock.
Well, it would be. You understand it if they would have put a metal song to it.
Yeah, something heavy, but or at least like soft rock or something.
Nah, soft rock would have killed it.
Okay.
But it would have been. You would understand it, but because the whole point is like they're trying to end this feud.
Right.
If you were starting the feud, you put metal. If you want to end it, it makes it sound like, yeah, it's like the end of it. Like, we're not trying to do this shit no more.
Right.
Kind of song. So that's why I understand that part.
Okay.
But yeah, just you gotta listen to it.
I could for the
with
lyrics.
The whole storyline.
The lyrics too, right?
Yeah.
I could see the lyrics. I heard the lyrics a little bit about that, but it's just the overall ambience that the song gives out.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta pay attention to that into the storyline, because it's like the whole point is they're trying to get Cody, like, this is the last match that you're gonna have together like this, like, because they want to get Cody up there already, like they're trying to get him out.
Right. I mean, he will,
and they're trying to end this storyline to get him there.
Yeah, oops.
Yeah,
we're good.
But that's the whole point of that song and those lyrics.
All right. I mean, you know, man, as a musician, more of a...
I mean, you're not going to put bodies trying to end the fucking song, dude.
I don't know. I mean, damn, how old is that song? But whatever. Oh, crap, it's almost...
old as...
It's almost 20 years, man.
AC Dub died, so like...
Oh, my God.
20 years.
Almost. But yeah, it's still a banger. Banger after banger, you know. But yeah, so we got into a little musical discussion there. If you guys are interested... keep listening. Otherwise,
it's gonna be like a fist fight in a minute.
nah. But otherwise, if you guys are interested in that, keep listening. Otherwise, we got timestamps now, so stop right here.
Oh shit, we evolved.
We have evolved. Exactly. So yeah, moving on from Cody and Brock. You know which video package was actually pretty awesome?
What?
Did you see Shayna Baszler versus Shayna Baszler and Rhonda?
You lost me all there. You lost me there.
I know. I mean, the week before that, it was a weird, or was it 2 weeks? I don't know.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, with like Rhonda's promo from up there to Bayzler. A little bit of insight, but this time, this video package was awesome, dude. I mean, typical story of like how they look back into their past, all the way from their UFC days and all that stuff. And because they're kind of merged together now, they were actually able to obtain some like pictures and like little clips of themselves from back then
to now.
Yeah, and to now, it's like it was awesome, dude. And the way they were presenting each other, like Bayzler and Rhonda, were really selling it very well. At some point, I know you're gonna go on this. Rhonda started.
Fuck that shit.
You want to go off a little bit?
I mean, that's what she's known for.
Crying?
I like crying her ass off to watch. Like, when she leaves WWE, she's gonna make a video like, it's because I was being treated harshly, but, because of the fans. It's gonna be the whole shit all over again.
We'll see, man. But point is, I thought it was still a good video package, and they got a little bit personal because it's like...
I mean, of course. They're trying to make it legit.
Exactly, which they are. I'm convinced now.
No, I'm not.
I didn't know this. Did you know Shayna... I hope this is real, or I don't know if it's just part of the storyline, but if it is real, holy shit.
Okay.
She is the godmother of Rhonda's baby.
I don't know, because that's a little bit too...
You know how wrestling can be sometimes, man.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get twisted into that.
Okay, but point is, like, it was still pretty good, Like, I think Shayna said something like that's my... No, more deeper than that. Even deeper than that. Basically, she said, like, that's my godchild. And she's never going to forgive me for what I do to her mother. Like, that was pretty rough. Technically, she's saying that she's... Never mind.
But she's just saying that chingas a tu madre. That's what it's from.
Literally? Va a chingar la mamá de la niñita? Oh, my God. Who knows, man? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. We are not for kids.
No, because you've been taking it a whole step farther than it.
Not because you started. Whatever.
Anywho,
yeah, that actually looks like it's being pulled up. Ow. Pretty good.
You keep...
I know. My hand's better, though. My hand's better. And, yeah, a little bit of a push for Chad Gable, too.
Yeah, I started seeing that.
Yeah, him versus Gunther. It was like a whole little thing.
He beat the whole 5 minutes, no?
So technically, Chad has to win over Gunther?
Yeah, but in reality, he lost the match.
Yeah, true, because he got pinned.
He lasted the whole 5 minutes.
True, and then they had a match, and again, it's just Gable Steveson being... No, Chad Gable. Chad Gable being Chad Gable... being technical, Gunther being Gunther, just freaking chopping. Good match, man.
Chingas of the mother.
Exactly. Or you gotta say it in, what is he, Austrian? I don't know.
I don't know that.
We'll figure out how to say that.
Fuck that. I'm not gonna learn another language.
Well, why not? I don't know. Whatever.
You learn it.
Sure.
Weren't you learning Japanese?
I tried. It's hard. Well, whatever. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so good push for little Gable there. Little Gable for Chad. Good little push for Chad Gable. No, I don't want to bring back that Shorty G crap. I don't want to bring back that Shorty G crap. No. Good push for Gable. Nah, it's a. Hey, he's repping us little guys, man. All right. Fuck you. All right, but yeah, good match, and then that leads us to the main event. All right, so first, gotta mention, we turned the AC back on. It turned off in a bit. People, again, understand we're really hot in here. Okay.
SoCal.
Indeed. Dropkick SoCal. Subscribe, all that crap.
Okay, so what happened?
Main event time, bro. Basically, like you said, it was Seth Rollins, Sami versus Priest and Dominic. Good match. Again, they teased a little bit about the Priest cashing in, and Finn was there handing him the briefcase, but you could still see a little bit of like
hesitation and shit.
Like, yeah, come on. He handed it to him eventually, but of course Seth stopped it. Now, do you remember how he stopped it?
No.
a super kick to Damian Priest.
Okay.
Yeah. So they did that, and then what's it called? Stomp and boom. But dude, did you see Priest after that match?
No.
He got his nose busted
By the briefcase?
by the briefcase. He was bleeding, man. Like his nose got busted.
Damn, it's a hardcore match.
In a way, yeah. ECW. But yeah, no. Like that super kick was a little bit too hard. It actually, the briefcase actually made contact with his nose, and his nose is bleeding just all over the place, man.
Damn.
Indeed, dude. So again, like it's hard to work through that shit because luckily it was towards the end. Because when you start bleeding heavily, like it's harder to breathe. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Especially in the if it was like the first match, then you can see like all the way in the like there's blood all over the spot.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
It was towards the end.
So it was probably the last match. You know.
Yeah. That was definitely accidental, though. You know, for sure.
Yeah, it was one of those matches like you're like fuck.
Yeah, indeed. But you know, I mean, still, man.
Freak of nature.
Indeed, freak of nature. But yeah, that about does it for Raw. Two more things that I almost forgot to mention, man. Now, I don't know how you feel about this or like other fans feel about this. Two things that we expected to happen at SummerSlam, but will not be happening at SummerSlam.
What?
Do you remember that segment with Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley?
Mm-hmm.
They had a little brawl. Raquel came out because, you know, her friend got beat up by Rhea.
Okay.
So she started beating up Rhea.
Uh-huh.
She was dominating. Dominic distracts. Rhea goes for her leg. And supposedly, you know, there's a storyline like, okay, you got to be cleared first, then you can have the match. So they're not going to have that at SummerSlam. And you know what else is not going to happen at SummerSlam? Becky versus Trish.
Yeah, that got pulled.
Got pulled. I don't know the reasons for it, but...
I heard it was because of Trish, no?
Was it? Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know either. I just saw that they got pulled and that's it.
Yeah, it's not going to happen at SummerSlam, but that match is going to happen, I think, in like the
Eventually.
next 2 weeks, actually, when they're in Canada.
Oh, it makes more sense.
Makes more sense. Trish, Canada. But the thing... That's a tricky thing. So, it's in Canada. It's freaking Trish Stratus. Sure, everybody loves Becky, but the stipulation was that if she loses, she's got to get a tattoo, right?
Becky, yeah.
Has to get a tattoo.
Damn.
Are they really going to...
That's if she wants to do it.
Right, I
think the reason they got pulled is because she doesn't want to do it.
I don't know,
If
man.
that's the case.
We'll see.
Because to get a tattoo, that's just permanent.
Yeah. Unless it's a tattoo that she wants to, and it's like she trolls
That's what I'm saying.
Trish.
Like, that's if she wants to.
Yeah, a way to incorporate it.
You know, one thing is like lose your hair because it grows back.
Yeah.
But to get a tattoo is like, really?
That's a lot of money to get rid of it, man. And painful.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know more about that than me.
I never got rid of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, man, that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
All right, but that about does it for AEW. Now, again, I have...
AEW?
WWE, my bad.
Okay, chinga, we're going to NXT. This one fucked it up.
Oh, NXT. Okay, screw it.
This one fucked it up.
I actually haven't gotten too much of NXT.
So for NXT, yeah.
Oh, go for it.
I'm starting this shit.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so like there were like two things that stood out, or three things.
From the pay-per-view? Or what?
From NXT, not the pay-per-view.
Yeah, because...
I didn't catch it.
I didn't really... Yeah, go for it.
So, you know, Dominic's there because he's champion.
He's the NA champion, North American champion.
Okay, so here comes out Dragon Lee.
I've heard.
I prefer saying it Dragon Lee because Dragon Lee sounds weird.
Well, it's being Americanized, yeah, you know.
It's hella weird. So Dragon Lee comes out and he tells him like, "Hey man, like I'm gonna challenge you for your title." And he's like, you know, because the whole point was Dominic was saying that he was the greatest luchador ever. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Let me see what Dragon Lee says. Dragon Lee says, "Oh, but you know who's the best one? Rey Mysterio." I'm like, fuck you. Like, you could have chosen so many from the fucking Pantheon. You chose Rey?
I mean...
I get it. It's WWE. That's like the only luchador they ever had. Well, or, you know, mass luchador.
Yeah, that actually, like...
And that was in the contracts. But I'm like, fuck you. You could have chosen Santo, Blue Demon, Mil Máscaras, Eddie, any of the Guerreros. You chose Rey.
Well,
Or,
you know
or
what they're
even
doing.
Thunder Liger. He's still technically a luchador.
Technically, because of the mask.
And he did have the lucha libre style for a minute.
He did,
before
yeah.
he changed it up again.
He's fought against Rey.
Yeah. And so that was the whole beef. And then, like, you know, Dragon Lee's, like, saying, like, oh, but you can't beat me. You know, pretty much saying. But, like, Rhea being Rhea, she, you know, talks for Dom. And that's where Dragon Lee's like, hey, well, you know, she got your balls pretty much in your hands. Like, they're trying to play it off of that. So, which I'm like, damn, dog, like, you're just making everybody look bad.
Well, that's the point with Dominic.
Like, and that's why no cholos can get respect.
Anyway, You said that.
Anyway. Yeah,
Go ahead. Just keep going.
So, you know, Rhea's saying, like, oh, but, you know, be in his corner. He's not going to be alone. Like, you are. But Dragon Lee, that's where Rey shows up. And it makes me laugh because he could have said it, te va a partir la madre, but he chose not to say that. I'm like, fuck her, dude, just say it. Like, that's the correct term. Just say it. Fucking say it. Te va a partir la madre. Yeah. So that was funny. Just that segment was funny alone. I saw, was it Carmelo Hayes and Wes Lee?
There's some tension going on between them,
tension
right?
between them.
That's the next feud?
I think that's the next feud.
Yeah, you think Wesley's going to get a heel turn?
I think it's more from Carmelo.
Really?
Because by the way, if you see that match, it's more from Carmelo than from Wes. But then again, I could be wrong.
Because Carmelo did come in as a heel, but then once like he started showing his like amazing skills, people started cheering him on. He became the champion. It would be too soon to go back to a heel.
But if you see the match, you will understand why I'm saying
gotcha.
him. Then with Santos Escobar.
Oh yeah, he appeared, right? That was weird. He showed up with the D'Angelo family or whatever they're called, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they? Whatever. Keep going.
It was a good ass match.
Right.
I'm starting to like the whole Avalanche Hurricanrana he's doing.
Santos?
Yeah. You know what it is, right?
Santa. I know. No.
Okay, he does the regular
Hurricanrana, but from the top rope. Oh, is that it?
But when everybody's on the top rope, like standing up, that's an Avalanche Hurricanrana.
When it's like more than one person, basically?
So two people.
Because
if it was one, it was a super Hurricanrana. But when it's everybody on top, it's Avalanche.
Is that when they have like somebody's like maybe in the powerbomb position and stuff too? No? Okay. Damn.
But that match was tight.
All right, cool.
So it makes you think like, oh damn, NXT is actually getting better now with Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, like go fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm making that face because Great American Bash. But go ahead.
Yeah, but that was one thing.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna do something special with them.
We'll see, but keep going, man. We'll get into that.
That's all I have because there was like nothing more that happened.
Right. So that was last week's NXT. All right, cool. But yeah, I only managed to catch like a few of the highlights from American Bash, but it seemed pretty good. As you can see, the D'Angelo family, Tony D'Angelo, they won the tag team championships.
That was interesting.
Yeah, they're an entertaining like tag team, so they've been putting in some work. Gotta give them something. And then one of Booker T's prodigies, Roxanne Perez. They've been pushing her pretty well. She had, from what it seems, she had a pretty good like extreme match, like no DQ or whatever it was, a street fight.
Yeah.
With that Davenport chick.
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that.
Looked pretty cool. Let's see here. What else did we have there? Oh, Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragonav.
Are we doing the whole freaking pay-per-view shit?
No. We're just doing like a quick rundown. But that was a good match.
Yeah, that was.
I will say this. If Dragonoff goes to the main roster, don't put him in Imperium. Have him fight against Walter, because
I don't think they might not bring him up yet. Who knows?
We'll see, man. We'll see. And then what else was there? The downside was Gable Steveson's debut. I mean, it's not so much him. Again, the booking. Why a double countout?
Or probably wasn't even planned double count out.
Really? Elaborate.
No, because it could have been one of those like it just happened. It wasn't really planned.
Like a botch?
Like a botch.
Oh, that makes it even worse, man.
But we don't know.
We don't know, but the thing is that, and then the crowd was actually not having it, man.
Well, yeah, because they wanted more.
Supposedly, like, they were chanting, like, they were booing him. They were, this one really hurts. They were like, "You're not Angle. You're not," oh my God.
Yeah, because
it's always going to be hard.
I mean, pause. But, like, whoever they bring in, like, whether it be an Olympian, like, they're going to compare with Kurt Angle. If it's a UFC fighter, they're going to compare it with Brock Lesnar. If they're going to bring somebody from TNA, they're going to compare it to AJ Styles. Like, whoever they bring in from a different thing,
it's always going to be comparisons.
It's going to be compared. Like, regardless. You know? So it's like, it's one of those things, like, you can't
escape it.
You can't escape it. You could, like, tune it out, but, like,
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen regardless.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I mean, again, we talked about it in the last episode. Best of luck to Gable Steveson. He's got potential, but... You know,
who knows? Maybe it wasn't even a legit pick. Like, he might not even stay in WWE for long. Who knows?
Who knows, dude? Who knows? But again, we wish the best. So, all right. Anything else from NXT, man?
Nah.
Ready for AEW?
Damn, we're doing the whole fucking shit.
Just a quick run through, man, because I personally...
there's no quick run through with you.
All right, whatever. Because really, the only thing I have managed to catch up... it's like, what is it? That whole MJF Adam Cole thing, I think, is coming to an end. They were buddies, and I think now they're going to start fighting each other. I don't know. Again, I need to catch up on a lot still. I'm getting there. There might be a big new stable coming out featuring Don Callis, Chris Jericho, maybe some members of the JAS.
Ain't the JAS leaving them?
Yeah, from what it looks like. You know, there's that tension with Sami.
And with Danny Garcia too.
Yeah. So there might be coming to an end, joining with Don Callis. You know, we were able to catch that one bit where he commissioned a painting or something. That always
Did you know Santana and Ortiz are coming back?
Oh, are they? I'm down.
Wow, I'm down to see them fools again.
Yeah, because, dude, man, how long has he been out with that injury?
Almost a year.
Yeah. Speedy recovery. Hope to see you soon. And, of course, we talked about it a little bit in the news video, but Collision.
I wouldn't touch it.
No?
Nah. If we talked about it, I wouldn't touch it.
The CM Punk show?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
All right, whatever. All right, so we already kind of touched on the CM Punk show, a.k.a. Collision. So, yeah, there's something going on with Ricky Starks. They're basically going for the real AEW championship.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go more into detail about that, check out yesterday's episode. But, yeah, they're basically trying to put up I mean, what else is going on this Saturday, man? Yesterday?
They're what?
What else is going on August 5th? Well, technically yesterday.
SummerSlam. Isn't it?
Yeah, SummerSlam. So
I'm like what else is there?
You see what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
SummerSlam and Collision.
SummerSlam got that beat.
Huh?
SummerSlam has that beat.
I mean, yeah. Saturday Night Wars, man? I don't know.
Nah.
Whatever. But point is, yeah, man.
I mean, well, it depends, because if the people see what's going on in Collision, they're like, oh, nah. Does the same thing for, like, what, 3-4 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
Right, let's go watch what's some SummerSlam.
Indeed. But, yeah, you know, it's an interesting developments going on in the world of wrestling. At the end of the day, man, again, for me, it's like AEW, WWE, NXT, whatever. Just watch wrestling, you know? Enjoy it.
Like, don't get too caught up in the backstage politics.
Exactly. Like, it just ruins your day.
It ruins everything, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sadly, that's whatever. But yeah, that's about it for the wrestling roundup, man.
All right, so I want to end this with a question.
Oh, with a question? Go over it.
Who, in your eyes, is the greatest luchador?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, really? Because I could go for the obvious pick, Santos, which, I mean, you know, not just in the ring, but like outside of the ring. Huge symbol for Mexico.
Because there's him.
But there's also
Blue Demon.
Blue Demon. His
Máscaras. There's
Huracán Ramirez.
Huracán Ramirez. Obviously,
Dr. Wagner.
Dr. Wagner and Junior.
And Junior.
Who else? There's Pentagon. There's
Octagon.
Not a lot of people like
La Parca. A little bit later, but
both
still.
of them.
Yeah.
Psychosis.
It's hard to choose, man. And Ray, of course, you know.
Even Ray Senior.
Yeah, the other Ray Mysterios. If you guys didn't know that, there's more.
There's actually a senior.
Yeah. That is a good question, man. I want to say Santos because, I mean, you know, like, a big symbol for Mexico. Like, I'm not kidding. He's basically like the Mexican version of Superman, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Blue Demon, and so was I can't remember who else was in their movies with them.
They were the two biggest rivals, like, you know, not just like in the ring, but like outside too.
But figure out who was the heel first.
Was there a heel face dynamic? Was it Blue Demon?
Santos.
Santos was the heel?
Santos was a heel. And Blue Demon was actually a face.
Damn. Well, all right, man.
Like, if we're going to talk about, like, Lucha Libre style, then it would have to be... I can't remember, but probably, like, Blue Demon. But if we're talking about technical, then that would be, like, Eddie or something.
Eddie? A lot of people will put him on the top list of, like, wrestlers in general who knew his shit, you know?
Yeah. Just like nowadays, who is it? El Hijo del Vikingo? He's rising up.
Fuck yeah, man.
And I can see it, like, dude, he's gonna be that one wrestler everybody wants to see. Dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, remember that match he had with Kenny Omega?
Just that match.
That was awesome.
Well, for the American crowd, yeah. But, like, out in Mexico, there's, like, more.
I know. Well, they did it again in Triple Mania.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Intense. But, yeah, man, good question. You guys comment down below.
Pretty much anybody Lucha Libre style. Because we're not talking about Powerhouse. We're not talking about the WWE style. We're talking about, like, Lucha Libre mass wrestlers. Makes y'all, like, actually look into the Mexican wrestling.
Yeah. Again, if you guys want to, you know where to go.
That's a whole different Pandora's box right there.
I know. El Consejo, AAA. Actually, Consejo puts everything on YouTube for free, so check it out.
They do. AAA sorta does.
Sorta, yeah.
But, like, a week or two later.
Yeah. But, yeah, you know. Anything else, man?
Nah, it was just that question.
Alrighty. Well, that's about it. As you guys know, follow us on YouTube and Spotify and all that. Although
and
I don't,
Instagram.
Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna go on the Spotify
Hey,
playlist.
neither one are.
Well, I think the wrestling one we could, but probably the news one we could, but not this one. No. But yeah, keep an eye out for those guys. If you guys want to hear more on Spotify, we'll get down to that later down the line. But yeah, as always, guys, that's a little bit of the wrestling rundown. As always, follow us on all the socials, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Anything, man?
Nah. Just keep it tight and be cool.
Alrighty, yeah. Keep an eye out for all the other latest content we put out and stuff. And, alright, we'll see you in the next episode.
Chingale.
And indeed, alright, guys. Y'all take care. Peace.